Oh yeah, it's finally here. We're finally talking about it. We are discussing Moon from Call of Duty Black Ops 1. What's up, guys? Jerry Podcast here. And this is one of my favorite maps. Honestly, wait, let me rephrase that. This was one of my favorite maps of all time way back in the day. I did enjoy Moon back when the game first dropped, or back when this map first dropped. Also, this was the first DLC for COD to ever come out to drop only zombies exclusive stuff without a multiplayer map, as far as regular old Call of Duty DLC drops used to go. I know we did get Zombie Chronicles later, but we were used to the 4 new multiplayer maps, 1 new zombie map formula. This thing kind of twisted it, where we got 1 new zombies map in Moon, and we got the 4 World at War zombies maps returned, which was pretty cool, man. We enjoyed it. Yeah, man, there's Moon. I mean, guys, we're fighting zombies on the moon, for Christ's sake. Isn't that fucking awesome? I love that. And it still stands strong to this day. This map still stands pretty strong to this day. The one thing I just don't like about it, and we'll get into it later for sure, is just the excavators, man. The excavators, I really feel like kill the flow of the game in this. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad. I just wish there was a faster way to get from the biodome to spawn to shut them off, right? But I guess that's the whole challenge of the map or whatever. But we'll get into it, man. We're doing the intro right now. We'll get into it, and yeah, man. So let's just do it, right? Let's just fucking get it done, okay? I know how much we all love the lore, so let me just explain it really quick. Don't know too much about it, but here it goes, okay? So we teleport to the moon from Area 51, Groom Lake. And what are we doing on the moon? Well, we have been gathering items for Richtofen so he can complete his grand scheme, and his grand scheme is to get control of the zombies in the ether, which he then proceeds to do. We finally see Samantha Maxis in the flesh, finally see her come out of the MPD pyramid thing, which was very cool to see. We launch rockets at the Earth, which was sick. We blow up the Earth, which leads to the transit in Nuketown on Black Ops 2, which I always love that tie-in, man. That shit is so cool. I love the way the zombies' eyes change once the control of the zombies is switched. It's just all so cool, man. I am absolutely in love with that shit. They did a very good job with that. But yeah, man, that's it. That's it for lore. That's all I'm going to get into for the lore. I'm going to try to go a little faster, make these videos a little faster. So, just because I don't want to drone on too long. We're finally going to catch up. Like I said, I halted this series on Mob of the Dead so I can record my gameplay as well and kind of just talk about these minisodes while they're fresh in my mind, because I didn't think to do this before I started playing. Played way too much, and then eventually just fucked myself over, right? Because I have all these notes, and I'm late on making the videos to them, so that's that, man. If you don't know what my challenge is, I'm trying to go to round 20 on every single map with no quick revive. All of Treyarch zombies. And this is the Moon episode, man, which you obviously know because you clicked on. And it's easy in this map. So I'll explain how this map goes, or how I go. So you start out. This is arguably the most unique spawn room in Call of Duty Zombies, by the way, because it's not like a typical one where you buy out and you have to buy your way around the map. In this one, you just kill as many zombies as you want before you leave. And it's pretty fucking cool, too, because if you're good enough at getting points, and if you're good enough at killing zombies, you can actually buy the Juggernog that spawns before you teleport to the main part of the map, which is the moon. Obviously, you want to keep resetting and to get Juggernog first, or you don't even have to do that, right? Because Quick Revive is right by the teleporter. Right when you teleport onto the moon, Quick Revive is right there for you to buy if you want. I don't, obviously, in this playthrough, because I'm not about that gay shit. But yeah, man, that's it. So I tried to farm enough for Jug, but I'm just not good enough to fucking do it. And I don't have the patience to do it. So what I did was I just teleported to the moon. What did I buy? I think I bought the MPL wall buy in the left side room. I think it's tunnel 6, if I'm not mistaken. It's one of the tunnels. I can't remember which one. And then what I do is I just farm points with the MPL, man. Farm a bunch of points with the MPL. and then just keep opening up to power, and then through the labs, and then eventually to the biodome. And the biodome becomes my safe haven for training, you know, running zombies around and killing them. And that's really it, man. The strat then is to just get the zap guns. I'll get into those later. The zap guns are fucking awesome. Just try to get strong weapons, maybe get a ray gun, or maybe just buy like the MP5 for a points gun. Because on this map, you know, there's no dog rounds, so you're gonna need those max ammos a lot, or you're gonna need the points to rebuy your guns, right? Because there is ways to get to manipulate max ammos with a hacker. You can manipulate power-ups to get max ammos, but it costs like 5,000 points. Not too bad at the end of the day, but I feel like the hacker utility, it's way better in co-op than it is in solo, right? It's just so hard to find value solo because you're the only target for the zombies, and you have to sit there and hack doors and hack stuff and hack the box. Box doesn't take too long. Doors take forever. It's just unfortunate in solo. I wish they made it go a little faster in solo, but it is what it is. So yeah, man, I just play the box, try to get Gershes, try to get the zap guns, try to get a ray gun, something like that, and then you just pack a punches right down on Earth again, so you can just travel to the teleporter that is right outside of the biodome. I don't buy that biodome door, though, to the teleporter because I like to keep it closed because the way the zombies spawn is better. They don't run through the door. And it's like a oh shit moment if you need it to be a door you can buy and run away. Doesn't happen too often on this map. There's a lot of space to work with, so it's not too bad at the end of the day. But yeah, man, that's how I survive. I can't remember exactly how far I got. I think I got to like 25 or 26 or 27 or something around there before I started fucking around and just bullshitting around, you know, because I get bored. That's the thing with these old zombies maps, man. I know I've said it before, but it's just unfortunate. There's no real reason to just keep grinding aimlessly unless you're having fun, because the leaderboards are like non-existent in solo especially, which is unfortunate. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So yeah, man, that's basically the walkthrough of the map. I'll just talk about my likes and dislikes now, man. Not trying to drone on too long on this one. We all know how Moon plays. There's no intricate, ritual or anything you have to do to get the Pack-a-Punch. No, there is an Easter egg quest, but I'm not going to get too into that. I'll talk about it a little later. But yeah, man, that's Moon. That is Moon to a T. So I just love the location and setting, man. Like, killing zombies on the moon. Like, where else could we go, you know? We had a factory in Germany. We had a mountain map in the Himalayas. We had a Siberia, Russia, a movie set, a zombie swamp in Japan, you know, like all these crazy locations. And then we get Area 51, which is sick because Area 51 is iconic. Everybody knows what that is, aliens and whatnot. And we get the moon mixed together in one map, which is just so cool, man. So cool. Moon... It ages very well too, man. Ages very, very well. I love the dynamic of swapping back and forth from Earth to the moon. Very, very cool. The spawn room. I got to give props to the spawn room, man. The fact that you could sit there at the beginning and just farm as much as you want before you leave, and it gives you a little timer to see, or it times you to see how long you survive, which is, it's just so cool, man. It's just... it's such a unique starting room, man. I don't believe there's another one like this in Zombies in its entirety, right? I believe this is the only one. I'll probably retract that statement when I get to a Zombies map in the future, but I'm pretty sure this is the only one that's like this, which is cool, man. So let's talk about the Wonder Weapons, right? Let's talk about the QED first, the Wonder Gadget, the new Wonder Grenade. So the QED is this... it takes place of the monkeys or the Gershes, and what it does is it's a grenade you throw on the ground, and it can have a bunch of different effects. It can spawn power-ups, like fire sales, double points, that kind of thing. Or it could spawn a weapon that shoots, like kind of like a Dead Ops Arcade. Speaking of Dead Ops Arcade, I probably won't cover Dead Ops Arcade just because, I don't know, maybe I'll do 1, 2, and 3 all in one video, but it's not going to be very long. just because, I don't know, Dead Ops is cool, but I don't feel like it has that much replayability. It's kind of just like a cool arcade thing you fuck around with your friends. But speaking of Dead Ops, the QED, when you throw it, it can spawn in a like a ray gun, a China Lake, or an LMG, or a Law that spins around in a circle and kind of fires off like it does in Dead Ops, right? Which is a cool touch. It's a pretty cool touch, but this thing can also down you if you don't have a flopper. So it's risky, man. That's the QED. It can be like a scavenger shot from Call of the Dead. It'll release like a giant explosion. It's just a bunch of different things you can do with this thing. Very unique. And I believe this is the only time we ever see it. It's like a blessing or a curse, right? Because this thing can either fuck you over or bless you. It can revive a teammate. It can down you. There's just a bunch of different things. Like I'm reading on the wiki here. Like you can open a door for free. It closes an already open door. Like, is this true? There's so many things this can do. It can produce an electric chain, like a Wonder Waff. It produces a black hole like a Gersh. It can spawn an ordinary frag grenade. It can spawn a Semtex. It can teleport you to a random vicinity. It can spawn a death machine. It has a chance to convert the player's weapons they're holding into pack-a-punch guns. Like, I really didn't mess with it that much, guys. Is it really like this? Or am I getting baited here? I swear to God, if it can do all this, that's actually nutty. Like, there's so much utility this thing has, which is so cool. I never really held on to it ever, though. I didn't really use it in the beginning. Like, I'll throw a couple of them, and I just didn't really know what it did, I guess. I don't hold on to these because I try to go to the Gersh device, because the Gersh device is just such a reliable tool to get power-ups, to get max ammos, just to clear a horde. It's just so reliable. So, yeah, that's the QED, man. Pretty cool, fun little tactical grenade. Let's talk about the wave guns and the zap guns, man. The unique wonder weapon on this map. This gun does not disappoint. The only thing that sucks is that it doesn't make drops, right? So you can't make drops with it. You kill zombies with it, nothing's gonna drop for you. So that's a little unfortunate. But if you're running Mule Kick, it doesn't really matter anyway because you'll have enough ammo to use other guns to make drops with and whatnot. But yeah, man, I love the wave guns. So if you don't know what it does, the zap guns and the wave gun, they're the same gun. You can have them in akimbo mode, and you dual wield the zap guns, right? So every zombie you shoot with one zap insta kills them. It's kind of like a mini Wonder Waff shock, except it doesn't arc out onto more zombies. You shoot one and it insta kills it, and it comes with a bunch of ammo. And then the wave gun is kind of like what's it called? The Wonder Waff. I don't know why I just tarted out there for a second, but yeah, the wave gun, what it does, you shoot it out. It's kind of like a thunder gun, not a thunder gun, a Wonder Waff. God damn it. To where it affects multiple zombies in a horde, but instead of arcing electricity, they blow up like a bunch of fat animal balloons and then explode. It's kind of funny to watch, actually. So yeah, that's that. Doesn't make drops. It's very fun and cool to use, and it'll carry you very far because of the infinite damage potential with it, right? So yeah, that's awesome. Love the zap guns, love the wave gun. I love the return of the Gersh device. Gersh device we saw debut in Ascension. Cool to see it return on this map. Love this fucking device. Very, very solid uses. Let's talk about the hacker, man. So the one thing you pick up is the PES in the beginning, and that's like your spacesuit. It allows you to breathe and not die out during the moon sections of the map or the decompressed sections of the map. So, pretty big necessity to your survival on moon. Sorry, I'm fucking hiccuping. And that's your one gadget. And then the hacker's another gadget you can pick up in the laboratory. And what the hacker does is it allows you to open doors for a cheaper price. It allows you to re-roll a weapon in the box for a cheaper price. You can hack power-ups to turn them into... what's it called? You can hack power-ups to turn them into max ammos. I believe you can hack perk machines to give your perk back. So there's that. You can hack the Pack-a-Punch in Spawn to close the gates to have more time to use the Pack-a-Punch. You need the hacker if you want to stop the excavators. Let me talk about that really quick. So on Moon, basically, the only challenge you have is the astronaut zombie, which basically, if you run into him, he will steal a perk from you and teleport you somewhere random. But he's pretty easy to take down. One of the QEDs will take him down, or just, any amount, like 30 rounds from an LMG will take him out. He dies pretty quickly. And then there's the excavators, which the excavators will drill into a part of the map, both of the tunnels and the biodome, and decompress it. So basically, you'll have low gravity in those non-low gravity spots, and you will also require a spacesuit in those spots too, which sucks. You can let everything get decompressed, but I think then you get trapped, right? So the game basically forces you to go stop it, and it gives you some money to do it too, but it's kind of annoying. That's what the hacker's for. You need the hacker to stop that. You need the hacker to stop the excavation from happening. What else can you hack? You can hack windows, right? You can hack windows to automatically repair them. You can hack other players to give them money, which was a huge thing. I feel like everybody in Zombies at this point was asking for a way to give money because, you play with your dog shit friends and they're buying their perks back all the time. They're buying weapons. They're going down all the time. It'd be just nice if there was a way to give other players money. And I guess what they kind of, it's like a Band-Aid fix, right? It's just kind of a cool feature. They obviously don't want you to do that in Zombies or else they would have implemented it. But you can do it with the hacker on Moon. So that's pretty cool. I already said you can hack the mystery box, which is cool. You can hack... Can't you hack wall guns, too? I think it allows you to just buy them for cheaper. You can hack the perk machines to give them back, like I said. There's buttons you have to hack on the wall for the Easter egg. And that's really it, man. There's a lot of utility, but it just sucks in solo, especially on doors. Like if you're trying to hack a door in solo, I think it takes like 30 actual seconds in game to do it. And it's just hard to leave a zombie that far away and then have them not interrupt you. You know what I mean? In co-op, it's a different story because you can have one dude hold one and then the other guy just hacks whatever. But not the biggest deal at the end of the way. It gives you a way around spending a bunch of money. So use it if you want. I had no trouble just buying the doors and then going back down to be a jug. Not the biggest deal in the world, but it is a very cool piece of utility. I love the fact that we have the Ultimus crew back, Takio, Nikolai, Richtofen, and Tank Dempsey. Not much to say about these guys. We know them. We love them. We love all their voice lines. Each one has such a unique personality with a great voice actor. Love to see him return. I love the fact that all the perks return on this map, right? Plus, we get Mule Kick for the first time. The Mule Kick debuts on Moon. Mule Kick lets you hold 3 weapons, and then if you get downed, you obviously lose it, which sucks. But yeah, having 3 weapons is cool. I always loved having 3 weapons, especially on this map, especially on those maps where there's no dog rounds. It's just nice to have the 3rd weapon for, more ammo in general. So can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. I guess I'll mention the low grav spots. Low grav spots are interesting. You can kind of get screwed over if you jump, and then as you jump in a low grav part, your momentum gets carried, so you can't obviously move while you're in the air. Sometimes you can wedge yourself into an area you don't want to be and fuck yourself over. But it's not too bad. Also, I feel like the shots are more inconsistent in low grav, so I tend to not stay in these areas. And then let me talk about the muffled sounds. And it's part of my dislikes too, but I'll mention it. When you have the spacesuit on, your sound is muffled, and which it was actually it's very cool. It fits the aesthetic of the map pretty well. But I kind of start to miss the old sound after a while. And I know you can take your spacesuit off, but it just sucks in those low grav parts. You kind of need it on unless you know how to run through it properly. But it's not honestly that bad at all. Just cool to mention. And that's really all I think I like about the map. I don't really feel like, Moon offers, Moon is like the best of big survival maps, Like I said, it's not intricate at this point. There's no intricate quest or storyline or Pack-a-Punch process in these maps on Black Ops 1, so it's very easy. Very easy to just load in, kind of get your shit together and survive. Not too bad. So let's talk about a few things I hate. The excavators, man. I don't like. Okay, so here's the thing, right? That going and doing the excavators isn't bad. Like, I really don't mind doing it. It's the fact that you have to go from the biodome all the way back to spawn, like the spawn moon room, and just traversing there sucks because there's no fast travel to get there. There's no teleporter you can take to get there instantly. Stamina up is basically a must-have on this map because you're running so much to do that. Not the biggest deal in the world. It's just slightly annoying to have to do that every couple rounds. That's what they replaced the dog rounds with. They replaced dog rounds with excavator round. But you don't get a reward. You just get a couple points for hacking it, which kind of sucks. And that's just one of my dislikes, man. I hate doing the excavator, and I wish there was a faster way to get from biodome to moon spawn. But whatever. Another thing I'll mention is the astronaut zombie. If he even is a zombie, we don't even know what he looks like, because he's under that chrome mask there. But yeah, if you don't know what he does, I think I mentioned it earlier, but what he does is he grabs onto you if he's close to you, smashes you, does a little bit of damage, and steals a perk from you and teleports you away to anywhere on the map. So if you're paying attention to him, he's not a big deal, but there's times where you're rounding a corner and he just fucking takes your shit, and it's like, God damn it, bro. Don't be an asshole. I hate the fact that Nova Crawlers spawn on this map, but they only spawn in the labs, so if you're not hanging out there, it's not the biggest deal in the world. You can just avoid them, and it's not too bad. Hacker's hard to use solo. Like I said, I already mentioned that. It just sucks. I wish I could open doors easier in solo with the hacker. Moon, I just feel like Moon is just not really a good solo map, man. This map is definitely better with friends. It has that effect on like where it does with transit, where it's like there's just so much you have to do by yourself. Splitting that load between multiple people that definitely makes the experience better. So yeah, that's it. I know I have this complaint on every single Black Ops 1 video, but just the box guns suck, man. Box guns and wall guns suck. Bullet guns suck in this game. It's just unfortunate to see. It is what it is. They want you to use the wonder weapons at the end of the day, so that's it. That's all my dislikes too, man. That's I don't have too much to complain about. This map is pretty easy going. Offers a couple unique challenges, but should I talk about the Easter egg really quick? I mean, what's there to really mention? I already talked about the lore of it. There is an Easter egg quest on this map. I'm not going to go and explain the steps, but what I will say is that I did do this back in the day with my boys, like way back in the day when this map dropped. Took us a long time just because we weren't that great at zombies at this point, but we did manage to get it done. I just hate the fact that most of the Easter egg on this map specifically relies on just RNG from the box. You have to get the QEDs, you have to get the wave gun, you have to get Gershes. It's just a lot of swapping at the box, and if your luck is shit, and that's just quite unfortunate. And that's all I'm going to say about the Easter egg. So let's get into the rating here. Let's fucking rate this thing. Actually, you know what? Let me take a piss. Need to take a quick piss really quick. Let me take some water here too. Take a sip of water because I've been talking for a minute. And we'll do the outro and the rating at the same time, okay? All right? Don't go anywhere, fucker. So what are y'all thinking? What are we thinking for Moon, man? Tier list rating, out of 10 rating. Let's just say, I think the excavators really kill the flow of this map for me, man, and I cannot put it in the A tier. I'm going to have to put it in the B tier. I don't think it deserves C tier. There's a lot that this map does well. Has really sick wonder weapons. Has a lot of viable strategies too, right? A lot of viable spots I feel like you can go on this map. And that's really it, man. We'll give it a B tier. I'll give it an 8 out of 10, man. It really innovated with the lore, the lore in general, and blowing up the Earth, and then that's how transit in Nuketown is on Black Ops 2. Just that fucking story like the way they propel the story into Black Ops 2. Is just fantastic storytelling to me, dude. They really fucking nailed that shit. I really this early lore in zombies is where it's so good. I feel like the lore kind of falls off when you get into like the whole Ether War and all that shit. But this was back when zombies was like really mysterious and dark, and just had a lot of cool, weird stuff in it, you know? Yeah, so we'll give it B tier. We'll give it 8 out of 10, and that's it, man. That's it, man. That is Moon on Call of Duty Black Ops 1, released with the Resurrection Map DLC for being the final DLC of Black Ops 1, which released on August 23rd, 2011. First on Xbox 360. Remember when Call of Duty exclusives used to be on Xbox first? We would get math packs. Dude, we would literally get map packs an entire fucking month early. Like, that is insane to think about. And then it was PlayStation for a while. But do you guys remember that? Like, we used to get DLCs a month ahead of PlayStation. Like, imagine seeing your Xbox. And we used to roast the kids in school for having PlayStations too, because we would just be like, oh yeah, we're getting the DLC first. Because, you know, Call of Duty was huge back in the day. Everybody played Call of Duty. And it was just really funny to see. So yeah, we got the DLC a month early. This was the final map pack for Black Ops 1. And absolutely a sweet way to end the life cycle of zombies for this game. I really feel like DLC in Black Ops 1 and the on-disc maps, they really knocked this game out of the park, man. Zombies wasn't intricate yet, but we didn't even know where the series was going to go after this. All the community wanted at this point was just new maps to play the game mode on, man, and it was fun. Black Ops 1 was a solid fucking game. Still my personal favorite Call of Duty to this day. Has a lot of guns that are awesome. Multiplayer is good. Zombies are good. Campaign is fucking 5-star, double S tier. We'll talk about it in its own episode eventually. I'll replay the campaign, and I'll replay the multiplayer for a bit so I can really give a cool review of it. So yeah, that's that, man. That's that. We're done talking about Moon. Transit is next. Man. We'll do Transit, then we'll do the survival maps, Die Rise, and then we're finally back onto track here. We're going to be all cut up with Mob of the Dead, so that'll be fun, man. I can't wait to play that. But yeah, expect Transit soon. It is currently April 13th, 2024 at 5 p.m., 5:42 p.m. to be exact, so closer to 6. And yeah, man, I don't think I'm going to do another episode today. I did the Limbo episode yesterday. Might not see another minisode till tomorrow. Yeah, man, dead air. God damn, I'm trying to talk a little bit faster, guys, because, you know, I listen back to every single episode just to see where I can improve, and I feel like I say too much, first of all, for sure. I definitely need to stop doing that. And then I also need to stop droning on. But I'm just trying to gather my thoughts, guys. You know, I'm getting better at this. I feel like they're getting better. They're definitely getting better from when it first started out. So that's that. Let me talk a little bit about what I'm playing now, and then we'll sign off here. So we're done talking about Moon. If you want to click off the video, thanks for listening. If you're still here, you're interested in what I'm playing, or you're older Jerry listening back to the episode. What's up, older Jerry? How you doing? You're still alive, I see. Good for you, man. You're still a fucking gay retard, though, so I hate you. But yeah, what are we playing, man? Still playing Halo Infinite. Still leveling up the battle passes. I know it kind of sucks that the main selling point of the game is the battle pass and the cosmetics, but man, after going through the armor hall and just fucking with your armors over and over again, it's just really cool to see them come together, man, because you can really just put anything together and make something really special with it. Granted, I hope they come out with more cool shit in the battle passes and the operations, because the shop skins are obviously better because they want you to buy them, right? I mean, the game is free at the end of the day, so it is what it is, but that's all I'll say about that. Overwatch, still playing Overwatch. Love the game. Absolutely a blast to play. A lot of people are waiting for Season 10. Season 10 is right around the corner, coming this week. I'll drop my Season 10 initial thoughts and the mirror watch and stuff, so that'll be fun to talk about. Really, really looking forward to that. Me and my friend are playing through Fallout 76. It's pretty hard to get into them, man. I won't lie. The beginning quests are just fucking miserable fetch quests. miserable fetch quest, run to a terminal, fucking click a thing, run back. It's so annoying, but I'm hoping it gets better because, you know, I really want to enjoy it. I never enjoyed Fallout 76 when it first came out. I know they updated this shit out of it, so it's probably a lot better now. So we're trying that out, man. And that's all we're playing. We played through Borderlands. Borderlands. I don't know why I said that. We did not play through Borderlands. We played through Limbo. Got done with Limbo. So that's all I'm really in, man. Haven't touched the N64 in a couple of days. When I did, I was playing Tetrisphere. Might fire up a quick game. Couple quick games on that. I gave up on South Park, like I said in a different video. Fuck South Park 64. That game is horrible. So we've been playing a little Tetrisphere. I don't know if I'm going to record it. I don't know if anybody really wants to watch that. I might just make an episode and talk about it because I just don't really care to record it, you know? It's one of those games where it's like, it's not really something... the smarter you are, like, intellectually, the better you'll do at the game. It's like Tetris, right? It's kind of like normal Tetris, which I suck at, too, and it's embarrassing to watch me play it because I'm so slow. But yeah, it's cool. Might fuck around and do that. I was gonna tape it. I was gonna put it on the Elgato capture card and maybe record it for YouTube, but I don't know how many people would be interested in seeing that, so I might just talk about it in a quick minisode. Maybe a mainline episode. I feel like I just don't have that much to say about it, you know. So I don't know. Maybe I'll put that. Maybe I'll put Tetris and Tetrisphere in one video. I don't know though. But yeah, man, that's it. This is the outro. We'll close it out soon. Moon is a good map, man. If you've not played Moon on Black Ops 1 Zombies, play it. Or maybe the Black Ops 3 version is better. I didn't really play too much of the Zombies Chronicles, so I can't say if it's better. I know Gobblegums are more fun to use, but I feel like Gobblegums are kind of broken and make the game a little easy. That's just my opinion, though. Play Moon. Check it out. Expect a transit episode next. Don't expect a mainline episode quite yet because there's nothing I'm really playing through right now. Maybe I'll make one on Fallout 76 when I put more time into it. But yeah, man, that's it. Let's close it out, man. I don't want to be here too long. So thanks for listening, boys. Take care. This has been Jerry Pod, or Jerry At Pod. And we're signing off now. All right. Take care. Peace.